Hello. Today I'm going to show you this cool place I found where the trees grow right out of the ground and the water gathers in pools in the low areas. There are a few cool things here to see, and I'm going to try to highlight them for you if I can find them. Sometimes I get in trouble at museums because apparently you're not supposed to touch, feel, and fondle the sculptures at most of these places. I don't know how you can really, truly experience the art without doing so. But anyways, that's why I find myself out here now, where I can fully experience things. Smell it, see it, taste it if I want to. Use all of my senses instead of just one measly sense in a museum with white walls where everything's presented so surgically. Ugh. Look at this little creek. I just saw a frog jump in when I walked up. It's so pretty. Look at this beautiful shag carpet, this upholstered creekside. Look. Guess that's my lesson, to hang on more tightly, huh? There's water in the screen. Well, backup camera down. All right, carrying on. Things are still gonna be okay. Also, this guy, look at him. A variety of texture here. I have something special for us that we can do while we're out here. A treasure map, treasure trail of sorts. Oh yeah, it says treasure map right there. It starts down here, kind of illogically down at the bottom right hand, right hand corner. The first thing we need to look out for, it says, is walk through clearing with 2 huge electrical things. Then keep walking a ways more. So, keep your eyes peeled. I think these are deer tracks maybe. These are where the little hooves go. This looks like little deer hooves again too. Yeah, maybe they're, I don't know. I think they're deer hooves. There's little birds and squirrels hopping around in the leaves everywhere. I can hear them more than I can see them. Gross. Do you see those things moving right there? What is that, legs? I can't believe I stuck my finger in there. Yeah, look at all these. What is that? It's just stuff moving in the water. I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm looking at. The wiggly things right there. But it's really freaky. It might be an alien life form. That's why I don't go jumping in holler trees. Weird. Look at this. A lone, precious, white flower. It's perfect. Look at it. Perfectly symmetrical. Could this thing be any better? Oh, I touched it. Whatever it is, it's pretty beautiful. Love this texture. Oh. Oh, I bet a slug did do this. And here's some nice mushrooms. Beautiful. But look here, there's a nice little creek with some nice little rocks. But right here in the creek, there's a stick, and I think there's like some little shell animals on this stick. What do you think? Does that look like an animal to you? Some kind of hermit crab or something? No, it must be a snail. I'm just gonna put them back where I found them. Let them chill there. The water is nice though. Look at this tree right here. It's barely standing up still. It fell off the stump. There's not even anything left of the base, but it's just leaning against another tree, completely detached, still vertical. And over the trail, no less. You know, I'm gonna take my chances and go through. Yeah, I made it. See a tree. Oh look, water. I wanted to make a video like this earlier, but I kept on telling myself I should wait until spring when all of the leaves are green and things are growing, instead of coming out here when all the trees are bare and the leaves are dead. But these dead leaves have a life of their own. They're still really cool. Their own kind of texture and vibe and attitude. Some more nice moss. What is this little thing? Look at the, it's like some kind of prickly seed pod. What would you call this stuff? Lichen? I would call this a stick. I know that one. Look, almost all the branches on this tree are on one side. I'm hearing some cool noises coming from over here. The water is sloshing into the overhang of this bank here. It's crazy buildup. It's like a little thatch roof. I bet the fish like hanging out here too. I don't really see any though. Unless I'm just blind. This is an adorable little spot though. Look at this. It's like interwoven roots and sticks and stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to dismantle your roof. Yeah, look at these roots. All intertwined. Nice thorns. Ah! Yep, they're sharp. Nice little beach right here. Little waves. Yeah, that's pretty. Right, I need y'all's professional opinion. Look at this tree. It's a big tall tree, right? Did a beaver do this? Just kind of randomly. Are these beaver tooth marks? Just partially chewing through this? I feel like a human. I mean, humans do a lot of dumb stuff, but I don't really know what beaver tooth marks look like, but it doesn't really look like a human tool. It doesn't look like a chainsaw or an axe or anything. Maybe that's like one beaver's life work. All of this, and then they expected their son to finish it off, and then their son was like, I'm going to art school. Forget chewing on trees. So then it just stayed like this forever. Wow. This is a very still little pond by the lake. Bunch of little sticks and logs decaying in the water here. Wonder what kind of stuff is under there. It's so soupy with just sticks and stuff. Oh yeah. Soupy soup. You know it's thick water when your stick just lands on top and doesn't even go in. I'm walking slowly so as not to scare things away before I see them. There's some little birds hopping around over there, but this camera can't zoom in any further. This is a pretty area. The sun filtering down, algae in the water, moss on the banks. I wish I had one of those camcorders or cameras with crazy zoom, like people who make nature documentaries have, but they probably cost like $1 billion. I'm on a bridge now, over the creek. The water over on this side is very stagnant. It's not moving at all. It is moving a little bit, just barely. Look at that tree. The trunk comes down and then the roots go out sideways into the bank. There must have used to have been dirt underneath it. The dead leaves over here are almost white. See all these? In the other part of the forest, I seem to remember them being much yellower. I wonder why it's different. Do you think this is pretty? Do you think this is pretty, even though no one has come out here to rake the leaves, much less blow the leaves, and there's no grass? A random radioactive waste dump area? I mean, what's going on here? I guess paradise couldn't go untainted for too long. Guys, I think I see it. The two huge electrical things. I see them through the trees. Oh, almost twisted my ankle. Whoa, hold on. Look at this moss. There's like fungi growing through the moss. You see this? This is crazy looking. I love that, whatever it is. It's gorgeous. Wow. Pretty. Okay, look at this. The two huge electrical things from the treasure map. It's the first clue, everybody. Oh. I've been hiking for about 2 or 3 miles now, and I finally found the giant metal electrical power monoliths. Look at these things. They're ginormous. They're gigantic. They have cousins in the distance. I'm going to them. Here's the base of one of them. I'm just kidding. It's just a piece of metal. That would have been bad if it had shocked me though. Look, do you think that's like a magical tree growing in the clearing straight smack dab in the middle of this one? This magical tree. I've been playing too much Elden Ring or something. I was expecting to get be able to walk up to this and get a golden seed or something. Anyways, I think it's just a regular tree. I don't know why they didn't cut it down like everything else in here though. Okay, I found the electrical things. It says keep walking a ways more. Okay, what am I looking for next? It says follow a large dead cedar by the trail on the left. Follow the dead branch at base. What? I'm supposed to look for one specific tree? I hope this is a good drawing of it. Okay. I'm looking for this tree still. Do I have to compare every tree to it? No. No. Is this even possible? And yeah, I know I'm the one who made the map, but I did it 9 months ago. I've forgotten which tree it was, plus the tree could have fallen down. It was a dead cedar tree. The thing could be long gone. I think I see it, guys. I think I see it. It's right up here. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera because the tree kind of blends in with all the other ones. But it's this tree right here. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I mean, you can kind of tell it's the same tree. See how all the branches go on this one side and then it goes over that way. I think it's a pretty good drawing. And then it says follow the dead branch at base. See if the dead branch is still there that I put there 9 months ago. Oh yeah. Look, there's the dead branch. Hopefully, it's still pointing in the right direction. Find floating horizontal log in the distance. I think I see it already out there. You see it? Through all the trees? The leaves are very, very crunchy right now. Crunch level maximum. Stand by the roots. Okay, I'm by these super cool roots. Stand by the roots. Find bow-shaped tree. And I guess go to... Oh, look. You see it there? It does kind of stick out. Most of the other trees decided to go straight up. This one took a detour. Pretty crazy looking tree. X marks the spot at the tree with the hollow base. Aha, I think I found the culprit. It says dig here, which I guess means right here. You know, it looks like someone else has been hanging out here. And by someone else, I mean some rascally little squirrel eating nuts. So many. In the holler tree, I think this is the spot. I forgot to bring anything to dig with, but it feels pretty loose. Guys, I found something. Look at that. This was buried in the ground. Who could have put that there? Oh yeah, me. Just filling the hole back in so the little squirrel who lives here doesn't accidentally step in and break its ankle or something. All right, we got the treasure. I'm gonna go find a place down by the water to crack it open. You know, when I first came out here, I brought something called an E-tool to bury this. I think that's what the Marines or something call it, entrenchment tool, you know? It's like a little collapsible tunnel. I mean, shovel. But I dug the hole and I buried this, and that was June of last year. And now, oh, gross. It's been 9 months. There was a flower in here. There was a flower with like a little capsule of like moisture thing around the stem, and the flower has completely just become like mold. There was a flower and a little bottle of wine and a little wine glass. Look at this. That's what used to be a flower. Might have been 2 flowers. That's what's left of the flower. It was in this little thing to keep it moist. And I thought it would just either stay alive for a little while. I didn't know how soon I'll be coming back, or dry out. But this thing is completely airtight. And so it just, here's the wine glass. It just became like a noxious mess in there. Oh, that is gross. I was expecting to find like a dried flower in there, not this mushy flower. That's rough. There's weird spores and growths on here. This. I just want to see if the wine is still good. Just trying to figure out a way to drink it without touching any of this. That's so disgusting. I don't think it's still good. It smells bad. I'm afraid to try. Look, now I'm happy this didn't happen, but look, the idea was that this would be a fun date idea. That we come out, look, going on a hike is already a day idea. A date, you know, go on a hike out in the woods by the lake. People do that on dates already. And I thought, is there like my face in a shadow? I thought, hey, I could take a step further. We could do like the little treasure hunt together. Like, I could like show it to them, help them if they need, but they could like do it as much on their own as they wanted. And then once we found it and dug it up, then they could find the flower, mostly dried, I thought it would be, and then we could have a little bit of wine by the lake out of this. It's a plastic cup that just looks crystal, and then you know, flower, wine, pretty lake. Then I could whip out a couple sandwiches. I thought it would be so nice. And I've had a couple of girlfriends since in the last 9 months, but I couldn't get any of them to come out here and do this with me for some reason. Like I mentioned it several times, like maybe I just worded it wrong. I would say like, hey, I showed them, I even showed the treasure map, like, hey, you want to go find hidden treasure in the woods? Maybe sounds too weird. And they'd be like, yeah. And then we just never would. And now seeing the state of the contents of this box is probably better, because it's disgusting. It probably would have been okay if we'd come back within a week, or maybe a month, probably within a week. Because the wine is nasty, the flowers are a strange gangrenous mess, and the cup is disgusting. And now I have to carry it all out of here. How did it even fit?